Hello and good evening. My name's John, and we're here playing Sakura Magical Girls. This is part of my Steam cleaning series, where I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually, and then arbitrarily rate and review them after just a wee bit of playtime. I have not played this game because I play most of these games blind, but I will make the preference known here that this is going to be a Sakura game, so I'm expecting there to be some anime girls doing stuff. Yeah, so let's see if I can make it for a little while. This is a visual novel, I'm sure, to start. About time you showed up. There's a lot needs to be done, you know? Well, that's a nice way to say hello. I went from dark to outside in no time. Too bad I can't say anything back. The manager's a friend of my dad, so I'd rather not cause any trouble here. I remember your dad. You were a bit of a delinquent. Some hard work ought to knock that out of you. This guy's gonna be a pain. I can only force a smile. Yes, sir. Doesn't sound very sincere. Listen, you cause any troubles for the customers and you're out of here. And we wouldn't want that to happen, would we? Unfortunately, we wouldn't. I need the job. Where is this manager talking? I had to borrow a bit of money from my dad and I want to pay him back as soon as possible. At least he's not charging interest. Now then, do you need a tour? Surely a delinquent could appreciate working in a high-class resort like this. Yes, of course. The truth is, I hate these sort of people you find in these places. But not much I can do about that. Follow me, then. We didn't go anywhere. After the perhaps most boring tour of my life, the manager finally takes me back to the hotel lobby. How could anyone make a high-class resort boring is beyond my comprehension. Now then, I'm going to give you a very important job. You're going to be a cleanup duty to begin with. Don't screw it up. I'm tempted to start grinding my teeth. How could I possibly screw that up? Yes, sir. Good. He walks off. Wait, where are the cleaning things? I gave you the tour. You should be able to work that out for yourself. Or weren't you paying attention? Good luck. He wanders off to some other part of the hotel, leaving me to fend for myself. If I didn't have to put up with him, I probably would have punched him out by now. It's gonna take me a while to pay off what I owe my dad. I just hope the manager doesn't drive me insane before I get there. Going to the back rooms, I managed to find what I need after a bit of searching. A mop and a bucket. Thanks for nothing. I'm not a fan of nepotism, but at least I have a chance to pay off what I owe my dad. Would have preferred something like bricklaying or construction work. Beggars can't be choosers, though. Most employers don't want to hire a delinquent like me. Do you have a sign that says delinquent? My high school marks weren't exactly the best either. As I continued the mop, I couldn't help but notice how barren it feels. I know it's not a busy hour for the resort, but it's strangely silent around here. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Wait, there's some sort of weird stuff on the floor. I reach down and touch it, noticing that it's sticky. Okay, who did this? Who left a mess on the floor? I say that before I can stop myself. Angrily mumbling under my breath, I obliterate the dirty spot with my mop. There. It's then that I notice there's more of it leading down the hallway. Come on, really? I'm not even going to hide how pissed off I am. Someone's ruined the floors I just cleaned, but how did they get past me if that's the case? I should follow the trail and see where it leads. Alright, whoever you are, you can come out now. I clean up the trail as I go. Hopefully I can just let them know to knock it off. It's then I notice a strange squishing noise. Hey, whoever's making that noise, find somewhere more private to do it. No response, just more noise. That'd be a good place to put like a Foley so we could hear the noise too. Just so, like that would be, a game. Fine, if that's how it's going to be. As soon as I turn the corner, I see it. What the hell? It's like a big mass of blue gel. What? What? It quivers and oozes across the floor, slowly sliding along it, leaving a nasty mess in its wake. What the hell is this thing? Slowly, I take a step towards it. It immediately reacts, moving a little bit closer to my location. Whatever this thing is, it seems to react to movement. I need to get away from it, but I need to move slowly enough that it won't move towards me. It's then that my foot slips out from under me. Damn! I forgot about the slime trail it left. Landing on my back, I'm winded for a moment. It immediately senses me and begins to crawl towards where I'm landing. Where I've landed? I managed to scramble back up on my feet, but the thing's on top of me. Still, no picture changes, just this shot. My instinct is to punch it. Punch the slime! I can throw a pretty hard right hook when I want to, but all my fist does is get trapped useless in its mass. I struggle through my arm, but whatever this thing is, it's too strong for me. In fact, it's actually pulling me in. With my free arm, I desperately try to grab anything to help free myself. With that failing me, I grabbed the mop and hit the thing with it. Well, that's actually recoiling from me? The dripping hot, soapy water from the mop seems to make it retreat from me. It still hasn't let go of my arm, though. As it's retreating, it's actually dragging me along with it. The slippery ground makes it impossible for me to keep my footing, too. I make one last desperate grab for my bucket. Hot, dirty water splashes that were hitting the jelly thing. It finally lets go of my arm, giving me a chance to get on my feet again. I grab the bucket with both hands and throw the entire contents of the bucket on. Reeling from the water, it slides as fast as it can away from me. You better run! I'll clean up this mess later. It disappears around the corner. Harmonic voice. At last we have you cornered! Or we have cornered you. Melodic voice. You will not escape justice! What? I turn around the corner to see what's happening. Hey, that's another screen. Okay. A strange blonde girl is standing in... A strange blonde girl stands in front of the slime. Her outfit? I've never seen anyone wear something like that before. Hot pink showing off her boobs shamelessly. In her hands, a brightly clever wand twirls around. Sparkles and love hearts seem to paint the very air she wields it. For a moment, I'm just stunned at the sight. So stunned that I forget about the slime. It must have sensed danger as it's trying to move away from her as fast as possible. Behold the power of love! With this magic wand, I will erase all sadness and evil from the world. Be gone, evildoer! The tip of her wand, a huge flash of light erupts from it, blinding me for a second. When I open it again, the only thing which I can describe is a pink laser blast towards the slime. The sheer force of the beam shears it in half, destroying any cohesion it might have had. In spite of the devastating attack, it's still trying weakly to slip away. Oh, it's still alive! It must be especially wicked slime! Leave it to me! The redhead, or someone else. Is that someone else? It's then that someone else steps in. That's a terrible outfit. This time it's the redhead. Her outfit is every bit as ridiculous as the blonde girl's, with rainbows showing off her body as much as possible. Her wand seems to have a trail of rainbows? She swings it around. The tip of her wand seems to have a gigantic energy ball forming on its tip. It grows and grows until it's massive, humming ball. With my power, I'll erase evil from this world. Feel the elemental might of love and friendship. Love and friendship are the last thing that comes to mind when I see her wielding that wand like some sort of energy hammer. I back off, she begins to charge the slime. In spite of what's happened before, I feel almost sorry for the damn thing. As she brings the wand down, the ball detonates into a gigantic sphere of light. Any trace of slime is completely erased from the area. And we're back out here. The two of them are still standing there and don't seem like they've noticed me. Maybe I should walk away before they know I'm here. So I think this is actually a kinetic novel. I don't know if I'll ever have a choice. I mean, there's a save button, so maybe... Oh, there's someone here. Hello. She waves enthusiastically at me. Oh, someone actually saw that. We will have to erase his memories. Sorry, but could you stand still for a moment? Her wand begins to charge up again. I'm not waiting around for this. Bolting down the hall, I move before she can use it. Hey, where are you going? He's running away. ... I ran away and then I'm on break now. Okay, I have no idea what the hell all that was about. Was that magic? That's the only thing that comes to mind. And what was she gonna do to me? It sends a shiver down my spine just to think about it. I'm not gonna say I'm a coward or anything, but there's no way in hell I could put up a fight against those monsters. At least they cleaned up any trace of the slime. The manager wouldn't have let me hear the end of it if the floors were dirty. Don't get me wrong, they were hot. But I think there's a heap of craziness to go with it. Are you talking about the floors or your pronoun usage isn't great? Perhaps it would have best to forget about all that. Oh, there they are again. They switched sides at least. You look like you're thinking hard about something. If it's about us, you won't have to worry about that soon. Huh? You're a quiet one, aren't you? Get the hell away from me, you two. I scramble my feet and put my hands in front of me. Whoa, there's no need to be like that. I saw what you two can do, and I don't want that happening to me. Then let's just erase your memories peacefully. Now. That slime looked like it was fleeing from him. Now that you mentioned it. Whatever it is you two are involved in, I don't want anything to do with it. If you can fight these evil creatures, then you have an obligation to join us. This is true, you seem to have talent for it. And just threw a bucket at it. Seriously? Look, I think that if you're going to rope me into this, you at least owe me an explanation. What is there to explain? We destroy evil creatures with the power of love. That death laser is supposed to be the power of love? What else would it be? But that slime was an evil creature, which is why the laser destroyed it. We must eliminate all evil from this world. Man, these music loops have hard starts and stops. You have nothing to fear from us if you do not conspire with evil. Any sane person would be afraid. I'm a bit of a rough guy, but there's no way in hell I'm stupid enough to mess with these two. So how'd you make the slime run from you? I threw hot water on it. Huh? That does not sound like any technique I've heard of before. That's because I don't have any magical powers or anything like that. It's got to hold my arm, and I just did anything I could do to make it let it go. The truth is, you should not even be able to see that slime. This is also true. Perhaps we need to take you somewhere where we can properly assess your abilities. Please don't. I just work at this place. I really need the job. If money's a problem, we can put you through to our employer. Someone actually pays these two to run around and do this? Look, I can't quit this job and help you vanquish evil or whatever it is you do. There's no reason you can't do both, is there? We're currently working in this area and we need all the help we can get. It's very true. There's a lot of accumulated evil here. Unless we eliminate it, all sorts of bad things can happen to the people here. Maybe even the end of the world. I just look at both of them. Fine, as long as it doesn't interfere with my job, we'll find a way to let you juggle both, don't worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. I have a lot to worry about, you know. Come on, you're never going to get anywhere with that sour attitude. Be positive. They'll tell me what to do. I like how they do have open and closed mouths, but they don't always close, like, just lack of details. You got a bit of a defiant streak to you. I like it. Whatever. So how much of my time is it going to take? Not much. She closed her mouth to talk. We just clean up some slimes and trim some vines. There's vines now? We'll explain about those later. For now, we must return to our duties. Right, you go do that. What was your name, by the way? Now you're going to ask me that? Well, yes, I have to ask eventually. It'd be awkward if we didn't know your name at this point. Tachi. I'm Yuki. And I'm Hikari. We're both magical girls. Okay. Wherever there's evil, the two of us work together to undo it. The destruction of sorrow is our creed. You told me that much already. It's fun to introduce myself that way. Why did it switch back to Blonde Girl? We know her name now. It's Y something. And it's Redhead. No, that's... Gotta keep those names on there. And are you always like this with your job? Not really. The manager's a pain, but I have to put up with it. All I can do is grit my teeth and say yes. I see. Well, we'll not keep you for much longer. Yep, I can always sense more evil gathering together north of us. We must go and destroy it. Until next time, Tachi. We'll be seeing you soon. The two of them seem to fly off in an instant, leaving a shadow of sparkles and floating love hearts in their way. We decided not to film that. Don't just go and decide these things on your own. Huh? Maybe I should have just let them erase my memories. And again, they said I could see things where I shouldn't be able to. So wouldn't I just run into the same problem again? And maybe having two jobs instead of one is the way to go. One would be the way to go. Daddy, oh my dad, isn't getting any smaller. Oh, you get your own room in the pool. That's nice. After that nonsense, I finally get back to my normal job. Of course, the first thing the stupid manager does is somebody clean up the messiest room he could find. This does not look messy. If this is the messiest room, what the hell even happened in here before I got here? I don't know. Like, I don't see anything wrong with this room. Whatever it was, it sure did leave a mess everywhere. No, it didn't. I'm tempted just to bleach the whole lot and make sure it's all disinfected. Damn it, why are people so filthy? Good question. I can't help but complain to myself as I work. As much as I hate the work, it's helping distract me from all any other thought of those magical girls. Those wands! There's no way love could possibly be a massive pink laser of death, right? Or some kind of orb hammer of destruction. Either way, I have the feeling that my problems aren't going to end here. Oh, hey, Tachi! The manager bumps into the room. Not a bad job. He looks around the room with the dull eyes of his. You missed a spot here. I see a small amount of dust on the top of his finger. We have our standards here. If you want to stay around, you're going to have to do a better job. I can just tell this prick is enjoying every moment of mocking me like this. Yes, sir. I'll fix it right away. Good. We'll make a decent worker out of you yet. As he walks out of the room, I can't help but curse a little under my breath. When was the last time that fat idiot did any hard work around here? You know, if you showed me a picture of the manager, I could maybe empathize more with you, but as far as I know, it could be anybody. All he does is walk around and see if employees are doing what they're supposed to do. That's what a manager does. Bet I could do a better job at that. As I continue to think angry thoughts, I notice a potted plant in the corner of the room. I don't. Was that always there? I don't think I saw it when we walked in earlier. Is this the vines? I rub my finger along the edge of the pot, noticing how much dust has settled on it. Some of the soil in the pot got shaken out too. Now, who'd be dumb enough to put a pot Wait, is it really a pot plant in a hotel room? As I begin to clean up the mess, I hear a slight rustling from the plant. Wait a minute, what kind of plant is this anyway? It's gotta be potted plant. What? Seems to have long vines draped across. I trail thought of vines enter my heads. The rustling begins to grow louder. I suddenly jump back from the pot. Vines burst out of the pot, snaking their way all over the room. Not pictured here. They quickly find their way to me, binding my arms, preventing me from moving. Damn it! So this is a bit sort of accumulated evil. It's not as strong as the slime, but I'm still struggling to pull back against it. On top of everything else, it's making a huge mess of the whole room. Get off me, you stupid plants! I can't see anything else in the room which help me against this pot plant. Why do they keep saying pot? Oh, it looks like you're having some trouble. Need help with that overgrown daisy? Oh no, another weirdo's about to appear. I'm fine, thanks. Sure, doesn't look like that. There's no shame in having a little help to get something off, is there? Help to get something off. There's no shame in having a little help to get something off, is there? I don't know if that's supposed to be like sultry writing or not. It's then that I see the owner of the voice. I don't understand the belts at all. Like, never mind. And despite the vines pulling me, I can't help but stare. Her attire is quite unlike the other two, but no less skimpy. And what I feel from here, what I feel from her is entirely different too. The others two had a distinctly innocence. The other two had a distinctly innocence to them. There's something a bit darker to this one. Well, that's just a little racist right off the top. Waves and spirals of purple light radiate from her, slowly encircling the room. When the vines come in contact with them, they just begin to wither. She smiles confidently as more and more light encircles her. With those I have bound in my service, I will terminate wickedness from this world. The shadows belong to us, they are our servants. With my might, I will bind those who torment us, and make them into our allies. The wave of force echoes through the room, throwing everything into disarray. The vines immediately retreat back in their pot, but it's too late. Whenever she did, it caused them to wither and shrivel. The plant inside the pot is surely dead now. She calmly puts her hand down and surveys the room. Such a terrible outfit. A clean binding. I do so like it when they're submissive. Right. I'm not sure about this one. Like, it's a kinetic novel. Like, I haven't had any choice. So let me put it on auto. Can I go faster if I click? Yeah, all right. Let's see if a choice pops up any times too soon. But overall, it seems just like a normal Sakura game. Like, it's not the kind of thing I'm that looking to play, because it's just reading a story with booby pictures, which, you know, whatever, boobies are fine. You know, it's just I feel they cut a lot of corners here, so too many scenes take place on the same background, so it's kind of, you know, could use a few more shots, and a lot of back and forth issues with the naming's not changing, or the faces not lining up to who's talking. I feel that there's areas where they could have definitely improved on this. So as far as Sakura games go, or I should say visual novels, kinetic novels, not that great. Yeah, there's a lot of things they could have done to make this a better game, but I don't think there's any choices in here, so it's a kinetic novel, I should have said at the start. But there you go. This has been Sakura Magical Girls. We met 3 magical girls, and none of them seem that interesting. Anyway, cheers.